Hello dear students, welcome everybody. In the present video, I am going to talk about one poem that belongs to B.Ed Fourth Year Major English Literature for Language Development. It is from Unit 3rd, Exploring Language Through Literary Text. It's English poetry. The title of the poem is The Face of Hunger. It was written by Oswald Mbuyiseni Mtshali, who was born in 1940. He is a famous South African poet. In the present poem, the poet depicts one picture of child who has suffered a lot from malnutrition, suffered a lot from hunger, starvation. The picture of starvation, the picture of poverty is shown in this poem, The Face of Hunger. So I would like to request all watch the video till the end so that student can get ample information about this poem. And one more thing, don't forget to share and like and subscribe. That always make me motivate to make such kind of video in the days to come. Now let's start this poem. I will explain the poem in both English and Nepali version. So let's discuss this. The Face of Hunger भन्ने शीर्षकमा लेखिएको यस कवितामा ओस्वाल्ड एकजना साउथ अफ्रिकन कविले विशेष गरेर अफ्रिकन महादेशमा देखिएका गरिबीहरू भोकमरीहरूको यथार्थ चरित्र चित्रण गरिएको छ। यहाँ एउटा कविले एउटा बच्चाको बारेमा चर्चा गरेका छन् जुन बच्चाको करङका भाटाहरू सजिलै गन्न सकिनेछ र उसको छाला एउटा डाक्टरले हातमा लगाउने ग्लोभ जस्तै देखिएको छ र उसको जिब्रो एउटा छेपारो जस्तै बाहिर छेपारोले जिब्रो बाहिर निकाले जस्तै उसको जिब्राहरू बाहिर भित्र गरिरहेका छन् र उसको पेट एउटा गुफामा बस्ने लायन गुफा जस्तो उसको पेट देखिएको छ जुन पेट खाली रहेको छ र ऊ निकै भोकमरीमा परेको छ। ऊ गरिबको शिकार भएको छ। उसको आँखी भौँहरू आँखाहरू निकै खुम्चेका छन्, स्किनहरू रिङ्कल भएका छन् भनेर यस कवितामा एकजना ओस्वाल्डले एकजना बच्चाको बारेमा जुन बच्चा एउटा गरिबको शिकार भएको छ र उसलाई मालन्युट्रिसन भएको कुपोषणको शिकार भएको छ, जसको अवस्था निकै दयनीय छ भनेर एउटा समग्र अफ्रिकाका देशहरूको आर्थिक अवस्था र त्यहाँ भोकमरी हुने अवस्थाको बारेमा एउटा बच्चाको तस्बिर मार्फत उनले यो कविता यहाँ प्रस्तुत गरेका छन्। वास्तवमा गरिबी चाहिँ एउटा पत्रिकामा देखेको तस्बिर भन्दा अझै भयानक हुन्छ। जुन भयानक जसले गरिबी भोगेको हुन्छ उनीहरूलाई गरिबीको बारेमा मात्र थाहा हुन्छ, उनीहरूको अवस्था, उनीहरूले दिनहुँ छाक गर्नुपर्ने सङ्घर्षहरू, बाटोमा बरालिएर अरूले थालेका जुठा खानाहरू खाएर उनीहरूले गुजार्नु पर्ने समयको बारेमा यस कवितामा एउटा गरिबीको पोभर्टी र भोकमरी स्टार्भेसनको बारेमा कविले चर्चा गरेका छन्, जसलाई कविले एउटा बच्चा जुन बच्चा निकै दुब्लो पातलो, उसका करङका भाटाहरू देखिएका छन्, उसको स्किनहरू डाक्टर लगाउने ग्लोभ जस्ता भएका छन्, उसको पेट एउटा गुफा जस्तो, सिंह बस्ने गुफा जस्तो देखिएको छ र ऊ निकै कमजोर देखिएको छ भनेर समग्र अफ्रिकन कन्टिनेन्टको गरिबीको चपेटामा परेका मानिसहरूको अवस्थाको बारेमा यो कविता लेखिएको छ। दिस पोएम टक्स अबाउट द रियल पिक्चर अफ पोभर्टी, स्टार्भेसन here. Well, let's discuss this poem here, The Face of Hunger by Oswald Mbuyiseni Mtshali, a famous South African poet. In the poem, the poet displays the pathetic condition of African people who have suffered from the pole of poverty, especially most of the African people, they are highly suffer from starvation, famine there. So here Oswald discussed the very miserable condition of the people through one picture of child here. The child is depicted In this poem, the child is suffering from hunger and malnutrition. His rib can be counted there, and his skin was pale and looked like doctor's glove, so thin and skinny there. His stomach was like a den of lion, roaring day and night, and this all shows the poverty, hunger, and starvation. And here the poet discuss about because of the hunger, his tongue like a chameleon or lizard like reptile. So his tongue is just getting out, moving here and there. It shows his hungerness. He is desiring for food but not getting there. The poem observes severely a hungry child and depicts a clear picture of food deprivation in the world. Overall, the face of hunger, this poem talks about the problems of poverty, hunger, and starvation in African countries. Especially, the poet takes out the picture of one child who is in very miserable condition. His physical condition is too bad due to the hunger, starvation, and poverty. The poet has discussed about this. So now let's discuss about this summary here. The face of hunger, that is the poem. Especially in this poem, the poet talks about the miserable condition of African people, and here the poet takes a real picture of one child whose face is different from other children because he suffer a lot from hunger and starvation. That is shown here in this poem by Oswald. Especially here, the poet talks about the poet is trying to draw the picture of starving pupils, starving peoples and children during the time they see a born of high self and situation, desires a trial of the boy, and the hungry boy's skin is thought like a globe on a doctor's hand because of no food to eat since long there. So in the poem, the poet wants to see the result of food deprivation in the world, and he observes a severely hungry child and depicts a clear picture of food deprivation in the world. The poet talks about the real picture of poverty and the real picture of starvation in this poem, The Face of Hunger. Especially, the picture of hunger is not something which we are unaccustomed into seeing. It is in our newspaper, on the news station, and especially on those television special that asks for donation in order to sponsor children. However, it is something which many of us are not familiar because poverty cannot be judged only through the picture, but it is more than this. The poet talks about the hunger and starvation and pitiful, miserable condition of the people in Africa, and through the picture of the child here. So that is all about this poem, The Face of Hunger. The Face of Hunger is a really dangerous one. That is all about this poem. I hope students got the concept. If you have any confusion regarding this poem, you can put a comment on this video so that I can reply it. Hope to meet you all in our next video, next interesting poem. Till then, goodbye, take care, have a good time.